Guys, please make sure you stand till the end. One common mistake that people often make can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs, parts, diagnostics that you may actually not even need. Stay with us, we'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Life. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today guys will be super helpful video to any of you having a Chevy Tahoe or Chevy Suburban, that generation here from year 2014 to year 2020. If you have one of those, if you have a problem where you have noise behind the dash, when you change the climate control settings, the ventilation, you change it, you hear a clicking noise behind the dash, you wonder what causes that, how to fix it. Could be simple fix, we'll talk about that, we'll explain where you can buy cheap parts and tools that way do not waste money and time. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Please make sure to stay until the end. So before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them guys completely apart. We show you how to fix engines, transmissions, bodywork guys, engine codes, transmission codes, fuses, relays as well guys. Why we do all that? Because our mission in the shop is to save as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. Guys, we have more than 15,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. And if you guys need to buy any parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way do not waste money and time. We'll put the link in the description of the video below for your convenience. Please check it out. If you hear a noise behind the dash when you change the climate control settings, the heater, AC, anything like that, what can cause that? Multiple things guys. But the first thing guys, okay, that you want to check is your climate control fuses. Then we'll explain what we see quite often in the garage. It should work on both Chevy Tahoe, Chevy Suburban. The main difference here is that the Chevy Tahoe is a little bit shorter. Both of the vehicles are, by the way, built on the same platform. So you guys have 5 different hidden fuse boxes in it. Most people do not know where they're located. That's okay. That's why we made special video on our YouTube channel. It's called Chevy Tahoe, Chevy Suburban fuse box location and diagram. What we need to do now guys, first we need to open the driver door, and here on the driver's side we need to come and open that cover on the side of the dash. Pry that cover open and you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is guys very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume guys that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse, sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen guys at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. Here as we need to check 2 fuses, then we need to go to a different fuse box and check a few more. And which fuses we're talking about, okay, let us show you. The first one is known as fuse number 24. We're talking about this double 15 amp fuse. This fuse is known as micro 3 fuse. It's super expensive and hard to find. We'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get it at a good price, quick shipping. Next you need to check fuse 28, that double 10 amp fuse here. After that you need to come to the passenger side, open the door, and here on the side you have a cover. Pry that cover open guys, and behind it you have another fuse box almost identical to the driver's side. Here we need to check one more fuse specifically, and we're talking about fuse 45 here. Now however guys, if you hear noise clicking behind the dash, what can cause that quite often? Most likely you have dual climate control. That means that you have 2 of these devices behind the dash, one on the passenger side, one on the driver's side. This is known as a blind door actuator. Now you will have a few more of those as well, we'll talk about that. One of those will be to regulate the temperature on the passenger side, one on the driver's side. It attaches to a flap and it blows hot or cold. But you have some that regulate the airflow, whether it goes to the windshield, through the dash vents, or in the footwell. Now Inside, guys, that thing consists of multiple plastic gears that usually crack or skip, guys. Okay, crack, wear out, or start skipping. That's what causes that noise. The car is trying to return the flap to its position, but when it's worn or cracked, it's going to click, 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 click for a few seconds, guys. So bad blend door actuator most likely will cause that. Now, if you want to know what are the symptoms of bad blend door actuator, or how to test blend door actuator, how to replace blend door actuator, we have multiple videos on our YouTube channels that will, guys, teach you how to do that, but that we see quite often in the garage. So guys, I want to show you now something. Okay, check this thing out. You have all different kinds of fuses, relays, circuit breakers, something that could be really hard to find, and if you're in the middle of nowhere, you don't have a replacement one, you may end up being stuck, guys, in the middle of nowhere, or they can be seriously overpriced. So what we do, we usually buy some spare ones, we put in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.